they're falling by the wayside. They're falling by the wayside. Targeted individuals, psychic reading with Richard the Urban Warlock. If you want to book me for voice, no, I'm joking. Right, so yeah, they're falling by the wayside. What this feels like is that your attackers are starting to, because it's like for a long period of time, they've been in control of the situation. They've been pushing the narrative. They've been in full control of people around you and manipulating situations around your work and your love life and etc. 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 And as time's gone on, as you've started to step into that power, as you've started to realise your divinity, they've then been kind of, it's like you've overtaken them. So what I can see in my mind is like there's people power walking and you've power walked past them. And then for a period of time, they've been kind of nipping at your heels, okay? They're running out of stamina, they're running out of steam, and they're starting to fall by the wayside. So 3 of Pentacles in the reverse position, Lord of Material Work. All that hard work that they have been putting in to try and stop you is starting to fail. Why? 9 of Wands, Lord of Great Strength. You are far superior. You are far stronger than them, okay? 4 of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife. So you're starting to get into that because it's almost like you've powered through, and it's like I'm looking back and they're kind of in the distance now. And I can just about see them kind of panting and puffing. They can't keep up. So you can now start to ease off the gas a little bit because you're that far ahead that even if they pick up even if they try and pick up the pace again, they're that exhausted from all this effort they've put in. There's something about black magic, but I'm going to come to that in a second. That even if you can now steady your pace, and if they start to pick up the pace, well, you can just pick up your pace instead as well. Now, it feels like they're starting to be drained because I feel like they've been using a lot of black magic. Okay, and any kind of magic is draining. So, case in point, right? Yesterday I had 3 hex removals to do. Okay. I did 2, and it wasn't long before a video chat. And I thought, should I do the 3rd one? Shall I get it out of the way and then do the video chat? And I thought, well, no, it's going to be a bit cutting it, a bit fine. So I thought, no. So I sat down, and as soon as I sat down, I was like, oh my god, I feel so exhausted. I'm going to have to do. I'm glad I've chosen to do this 3rd one later. Magic itself is draining. Okay, when you're dealing with black magic, my god, it sucks the life out of you. I'm sorry, but a lot of these celebrities and the way they're looking all gaunt and stuff like that, I believe it is because they have been using various forms of black magic, and it's starting to take its effect and toll. So I feel like this is why they're starting to run out of puff and steam, because they've been using black magic and it's not worked. What I've got in my mind is it's like something being said, and it's just reverberating back automatically. It's like an automatic return to sender. 7 of Cups, Lord of Illusionary Success. And then we've got the 6 Pentacles, Lord of Success. So I feel like what this is basically saying is that you've had this illusionary success cast upon you. And I've said this before in these readings, whereby you might be on a little bit of a good run, or you might have been on a little bit of a good run, but it was almost like it was illusion. It was an illusion, because it feels like what these people have been doing is they've been turning the tap on and off to your success. And then they turn it on a little bit and you go, yay, this is it, my abundant tier is coming in. But it's an illusion. It's not your true abundance. Your true material success is on its way, or it's just starting. Okay. Right, I want to tell this collective as well, don't be afraid to ask for more. Don't be afraid to ask for more. The hard work and effort that you have put in, all that powering through, all that standing up, getting back onto your feet again, time and time and time again, after the rug's been pulled out from underneath you, time and time and time again, you deserve more. You deserve more than what you're giving yourself, okay? King of Pentacles, right? Prince of the Chariot of Earth. So you're supposed to be stepping into that King of Pentacles energy, okay? I want to say let them fall by the wayside. Let them take their karma, okay? 10 of Cups, Lord of Perfected Success. This collective's going on to big, 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 big things. And like I say, if you're on a bit of a good run at the moment, this is just the tip of the iceberg, okay? I don't think this collective gives themselves enough credit for how hard they actually work and how much effort they've actually put in. Okay, so we've got the Three of Swords in the reverse, Lord of Sorrow. And then we've got the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, Lord of the Forces of Life. I'm drawn to the Anunnaki Amun-Ra type character at the top there. I feel like what this is saying is that your that sorrow, that pain, that torment that you've been through, well, the wheel's turning. It's returning back on them, and they're going to end up in the Hanged Man position there as well. And as I'm always drawn to, we've got the Ankh, it's in the reverse position. Again, we've got that Anunnaki connection there. Okay, so let's go on to the Urban Truth and see what these have to say. Right, but that's looking really good for this collective. Know your worth. So this kind of ties into what I was just saying in regard to going on to something bigger goals ahead. So we've got know your worth. Let's just read out the card. Your value doesn't decrease with rejection. You bring something real. Confidence builds from within you. And then we've got bigger goals ahead. Your ambition is expanding. You see opportunities clearly. You're ready for more. So yeah, you're supposed to be asking and going on for more. Okay. Drama storm. Chaos hits at once, emotions rise quickly, stay grounded in the noise. I think that's hitting your attackers, to be honest with you. And obviously when that kind of hits other people, there is a bit of a kind of aftershock, and you're being advised just to stay grounded, okay? Why glamour rising? You're stepping into your shine, your confidence radiates outward, people notice your glow. So you're going into a glow up period. You're supposed to be the star of the show here, okay? The time has finally come for the turnaround to happen. This is getting deep. Feelings are growing unexpectedly. You're becoming more attached. The connection expands beneath the surface. So if you've been having a bit of trouble in a kind of love connection opening up, trusting the person, etc., that's starting to come in. If not, it's a deeper connection with yourself or source. Reality check. The truth appears whether you want it or not. Your intuition was right all along. It's time to face what's real. Hold fire on that one. Two more, please. Fake friend. Right, this is what it's in regard to. Fake friend alert. Someone smiles but doesn't truly support you. Jealousy hides behind kindness. The real energy is starting to show. So yeah, I think you've got somebody in your energy who's fake, and they've been kind of playing both sides and kind of using you. I feel like this fake friend might have been having an impact on your connection with somebody else. Well, it's going to come to light with the reality check there. It's about saying, look, just face it. Your intuition's been telling you that something's been off with this friend, so just accept it, okay? Heart over logic, emotions override reason. You know the truth, but ignore it. Your heart keeps trying anyway. That's in regards to this fake friend alert, okay? Don't be jaded. Don't be wearing the rose-tinted glasses, right? See it for what it really is. One more advice card, please. One more, please. Too good to be true. Okay, something feels overly perfect. Intuition senses hidden truth. Look beneath the charm. Again, it's to do with this fake friend. I think that something's going to kind of come to light. I don't think it's going to be anything really obvious. I don't think it's going to be anything that's like really exposed out there. But something's going to come to light which gives you that reality check, and you're being asked to accept it. Okay, accept it for what it is. Don't put the rose-tinted glasses on. This is all about stopping you from hitting that kind of glamorizing energy, which you've been waiting for so long. You know, ask for more of yourself from situations, people and places. You deserve the best. You've done the hard work. It's time to reap the rewards, okay? If that resonated, don't forget to claim it, repost it, like it, please, people. If you want a personalised reading, same day guaranteed from 10 quid. Book your phone and video chat from 25. If you can handle a reading with me. And I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ta.